Trap nerds. Real niggas like you never heard.
We in this piece.
And we are back. So, Eli, let's go ahead and get started with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Stop putting the in front of it. It's just Guardians of the Galaxy. No the in front of it.
Just do your list.
You do
Chris Pratt,
Zoe
Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Carrie Gilliam, Paul Clementif. I don't know how to say his name. Vin Diesel, Bradley Cooper. Everybody was in it. Everybody back. The whole plot of this movie is them trying to save Rocket. Rocket gets injured at the beginning of the movie by Adam Warlock. And the movie is about them trying to find a way to save him. So it's a good, nice, wholesome plot. And going throughout the movie, you see flashbacks of Rocket past. I'm gonna go ahead and go through that. Rocket is abducted from a wildlife center in North America. So Rocket is an actual raccoon. He got took from North America. So he's taken in space and experimented on by the High Evolutionary. Let's go through this first. What do y'all think about the High Evolutionary as a character, as a Marvel villain? What do y'all think about him?
You know, like, actually, like, MCU-wise, like, you know, they got a bad habit of just fucking over villains and shit, but the way they did the High Evolutionary for this one was kind of, you know, they'll get, like, a nigga that's, like, known throughout the entire timeline doing shit, and then just, like, take him for this one movie. But I'm kind of okay with how they did him in this one, because it kind of made sense in the whole.
The High Evolutionary's whole purpose is he's creating creatures because he wants to create the perfect society. He goes to Earth. He sees how Earth was. He sees our intelligence stuff, but he sees how we were divided by
saw the
racial
flaws
bias,
in human society,
crime, all that stuff. So he wants to create this. He wants to do experiments and create some perfect creatures for the perfect society that can't be destroyed by time and all that stuff. So, Xavier, what's your thoughts on High Evolutionary?
Nigga is basically Mr. Sinister on some shit.
Oh yeah, High Evolutionary could eat a dick, bro. I hate that guy. I don't like him. I don't like how he did the animals. That hurt my feelings.
Hey, can I ask a question? Where is Space Peter at?
Like Xavier.
Yeah, they probably working with him. That's how bad Peter is.
Like, Peter, y'all got sucks. Like 3 days to respond because this shit came out Thursday. What the fuck? Y'all ain't on y'all job.
On Peter to take care of animals.
Stop trying to defend Peter. Please don't defend Peter.
I'm definitely
say Humane Society of America. Say Humane Society of America. Humane Society of America is what?
This is complete sarcasm.
I ain't saying nothing about Peter either. I don't want to walk down the street and have some tar and feathers poured on me, so I ain't gonna say nothing about Peter either. But Peter trash. I'm just gonna say it. Peter
they are. Humane Society is where you should put your money at, people. What'd you say?
Peter euthanizes most of the animals they actually rescue.
Yeah, I know they suck.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, Peter, y'all shit. Niggas woke these days, so I'm like, damn, Peter, y'all ain't mad right now. But nah, can we say like the High Evolutionary is basically the Guardians of the Galaxy's Mr. Sinister? I mean, not Mr. Sinister. What was the cuz in the X-Men that did the exact same shit?
Striker.
Not Striker. It ain't Mr. Sinister for fucking me, Spider-Man. Fuck. Keep going, my bad. This is gonna be in my head. I gotta look this up now.
Tony, your thoughts on the High Evolutionary?
I didn't think it was very scary until he had his powers, but I liked him. I like how it showed parts of him that were like could definitely influence people and get people on his side, but also it would also show how bad he is.
Oh, it was Mr. Sinister.
Like when he was talking to Rocket, and I know it's just a little bit further in his flashbacks, but when he's talking to Rocket about making the world or whatever, and how
and it's like, you're not coming with me.
No. The first time when he convinced Rocket that he was gonna help get to that point or whatever. It's just the way he handled himself. It showed like definitely how people could get behind him, but also like how fucking crazy he is, how batshit he is.
Bruh, it's like one, you know how it's the nigga with the. He's basically the true meaning of the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Yep.
Type shit, because it's like, bro, if you look at his just overall, he just wanted to make everybody, like, make humanity better. But, bro, you gotta have what he has no type of humanity with him.
He forgot the humanity.
It's
Yeah.
kinda
He
like the
forgot
Thanos
all
thing.
of it.
He's trying to do what's best for the universe, but it's not really best for the universe. My thoughts on the High Evolutionary, great actor they chose. He has that Black Republican feel, so I don't trust him the whole movie. I'm like,
hell yes,
so
that's what it was. He does have a black conservative old freaking
He the strong. I'm
Adam
black,
West,
but I'm
Alan
not
West
helping black
vibes.
people. What's the black
Yeah,
dude on the Supreme Court that's just pretty much
Alan
Uncle
West.
Tom? Yeah,
Alan West.
basically.
no, Clarence Thompson.
Oh,
Yeah,
Clarence
Clarence,
Thompson.
that's who basically
I
he
thought
is.
dining
type
with
shit.
billionaires when he supposed to be helping the country out. Yep. He got the. You just know he got a white wife at the house. You just know it.
Yeah.
Swear to God, bro. Like people be thinking I'm tripping when I say that shit. Like, bro, he look like he got like niggas with like strong I date white girls vibes type shit with him,
Yeah,
and that's
that
scary.
you just look at with a side eye too when they say it too. Only they white girls. You like. That's kind of weird thing for
you had to announce that, my nigga.
Yeah, it's weird. Weird. He
We
got
didn't need to
RG3 vibes.
Oh my God,
I
not
know Robert.
RG3 vibes.
That's what he got.
He got Tiger Woods vibes.
Yep. Same vibes. And the way he talked, you just think. But I liked him. He was actually a good villain, a great actor.
Yeah.
Like he had this
Bro,
scary...
people be sleep because he did this shit on Homelander too.
Yep.
Remember, he was the black dude that was an alien on Homelander.
Yep.
He basically kind of got the same demeanor.
No, that's a Peacemaker.
Yeah, Peacemaker. Yeah,
Peacemaker.
Yeah,
You was a Peacemaker. You right. You know my bad. No, because I was thinking.
He was the black dude.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing too, but it's Peacemaker.
All right, but all that is all tied together by Rocket's past. Him and the High Evolutionary have a past together. When Rocket was an experimenter, he became friends with an otter named Lila.
R.I.P. Lila.
R.I.P. Lila.
Walrus, Floor, and Rabbit. The three are High Evolutionary other test subjects. Rocket displays intelligence and aptitude beyond other animals, and he deduces the flaw in the process of making the other creatures. Because the High Evolutionary was making creatures, but they was turning out violent. The four later learned they would not be a part of New Earth, and High Evolutionary prevents the foreigner. When High Evolutionary suspects an escape attempt, he kills Lila, Tefs, and Floor. They all die.
Saddest
but
ever.
Before you get to that, bro, damn it, you just made me say. All right, I'm trying to still get it with Rocket. Okay, go ahead.
Rocket enrages. He mauls the High Evolutionary, disfigures him,
bro.
And escapes. All right.
Okay, have you ever seen a nigga get attacked by a raccoon?
Multiple times. So
it's if y'all watch Guardians of the and saw how Rocket Raccoon did the High Evolutionary, don't fuck with raccoons, my nigga. That's like fucking with a possum. You not winning this fight.
Of course, I used to work for animal control. One time, one fell out of the roof and scratched this dude's face up like bad. And I was like, yeah, I ain't messing with no raccoon. That's what gave me my fear of raccoons. Then they got thumbs.
Raccoons don't give a fuck. But nah, okay, this is what I was meaning to ask type shit. Like, so was all right. Because we came in like 5 minutes late. But was Rocket Raccoon basically, like he was basically a failed experiment, but he was the one. He was the one that caught the shit. Yeah, get what I'm saying? Okay.
So the High Evolutionary need his brain for the other experiments that he making, so they can be just as smart and have all that.
Because that's what I was trying to feel like. So okay, like you're not finna take him with y'all, but it's like, bro, he's the one out of all your shits. He was the one that worked, and you was finna euthanize my nigga.
The way the otter died hurt my feelings. It did.
Yeah,
she was like,
all that hurt my feelings.
Then he looked back and the other two died too. Teefs and Floor was dead too. He looked back. I was like, oh man.
I whimpered a little bit in the theater when I saw that. I was like, oh.
Okay, but how do y'all think his backstory fit inside the movie, Tony?
Oh, I enjoyed it. I mean, it pulled the heartstrings. It was really good. I liked getting that more of his backstory.
Xavier?
Yeah, I liked it. I've always, even through the comic books, when I see him in the little parts of the comic books, I see him in because first got introduced to him in the Civil War comic book series. I've always wondered what this dude origin story was, and I never just looked into it. So to see it displayed like that on the screen, it was pretty dope. I liked it. Pause for silence.
Dre, how do you think his backstory fit inside the movie? Rocky's backstory fit inside the movie.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I was ready to hop in, but I didn't hear the actual question. But how can I say it? It's like when it comes to like just Guardians overall, we kind of we know the dynamic and everybody. You know what I mean? So it's like when it movie wise, if you didn't read the comics, it's like when it comes to that. So it's like everybody been waiting. Like Rocket is like, you know, motherfucker, everybody kept calling him a squirrel and shit. So it's like, but we never actually. They played him as like the pet guardian, but just comic relief a little bit besides Drax. Get what I'm saying? So when they did this one, it was kind of like, okay, y'all actually like, because if you already know Rocket Raccoon like background, it's like, ah. So with them doing it like this, like movie wise, and it's the last one, it makes sense, and it's just like it's a nice tie off with everything because everybody low key has had they like arcs, I guess you could say. Like when it comes to Gamora, she a whole nother nigga type shit. Nebula became good. Drax still dumb as hell, which I still hate how they did, my nigga. But I like how they made him a dad type shit. And it's it's kind of it's fuck with it. You know they reached at our hearts for this one because they haven't been doing that a lot lately. But overall, I just love how they did like Rocket story. Like y'all made it. That's how Disney. Y'all know what y'all doing at times. Just stop the weird shit at times.
I like how they fit the backstory in as well. It flowed nicely with the movie. It didn't interrupt the movie.
It made sense.
Anything like that. The flashbacks went good. Like they gave you a chance to breathe in the movie. I really liked it, man. But next, this is how the movie starts out. Star-Lord, he's walking around the planet drunk, drinking and sad about Gamora and stuff. He just walking around drunk. He's not doing his duty anymore. They like, what are we gonna do about Star-Lord, Peter Quill, and everybody's it's a sad state that he's in. They established their headquarters on Nowhere. The capitated head of a god of Nowhere. So that's where they've been living at. They're attacked by Adam Warlock. That's how Rocket gets injured. And then the team has to travel to Orgoscope, the headquarters of the High Evolutionary Company. Everything comes down to a big corporation, man. Even in Marvel. Marvel's trying to sneak that in there. I see it, Marvel. I know how capitalism is
the Marvel universe in general is nothing but big nigga shield.
Yep, nothing but corporations. They go to Orgoscope, and with the help of the Ravagers, Gamora is a part of the Ravagers now. They go in there and they try to get the rockets, the what's it called, the code for Rocket, so they can heal them. So they try to get that code. So what do y'all think about that whole part, the whole Orgoscope part of the movie?
When I walked in, it was getting it in, and I loved it.
I thought it was hilarious how the one security guard, he's like, yeah, I have one of those too.
Almost, yeah, it was hilarious.
No, yeah, go ahead. Because that part, I liked it. Yeah, fight seems good. I was gonna mention something else, but I'm gonna wait till later on because I know you're gonna break it up.
All right, Dre, do you like the fight scene in Orgoscope?
It was a nice opening. Like we already know they could go hard, Tasha. Just give us some, and you gotta think every Guardians movie kind of starts off with them in some shit damn near. So
that's kind of how the comic book starts off too.
I expect them to just be deep foot, like foot deep in some shit every time the movie starts. Get what I'm saying? So it was like, but the way, and I can actually say like with the cinematography of this one, like they did that shit with shit, like with their angles and shit. I loved it.
Okay, going off on this part of the movie, what do y'all think about some of the characters? Peter Quill, Star-Lord, how do y'all think he was in this movie? How y'all think How do y'all think he did in this movie? Was this a good depiction of Star Lord? Did you like how his character went through this movie, Xavier?
Yeah, I did. Like all jokes aside, all jokes that Chris Pratt hate aside, I do like how he plays. I forgot I'm not mad at him for real. I do like how he plays Star Lord. It's like that's really like it's a really good depiction. I like how it fits and everything like that.
Tony, you like how Star Lord's character went in this movie?
Yeah, I mean, I like he just kind of acted like himself. I think. I'm glad he got his conclusion with Gamora. So I thought, I don't know. I
Brett,
thought at
that
first I
was
thought,
sad.
okay, so maybe at the start it was a little weak and annoying, but it kind
Talking
of
about Quill?
waned off. I think
Yeah.
but it waned off, and I think in a good way
They had some
for his development.
They had some good banner too, Tony. When they was talking like when there was an orgoscope and he was flirting with old girl and stuff. It was some pretty funny banner they had right there. Dre, what do you think of Star Lord's character in this movie? Since he is a star.
Shut the fuck up. And the fact that they kind of just ignored that this nigga is like half God at the end of the day still just bothers me a little bit. But from like Peter Quill from the first one, like even with like Infinity War and Thor type shit, like it's like I like the progression of like how they did Peter Quill come into now and just like, you know, like all the adventures they've been on, because this kind it's still accurate because it's kind of how it did happen in the comic books. He's just like, bruh, I need to actually go home. I think I have a family type of shit. So I actually like how they actually just like progressed him over like the years to now. And like with Chris Pratt, it's just like, bro, you're Star Lord. Just like Paul Rudd is Ant-Man. Like they play them roles kind of too perfectly a little bit.
True.
They picked the right person for them roles.
Okay. On Orgoscope, they barely escape after Peter Quill remotely activates the guard's suit jetpacks. Okay. The Rocket files is discovered to have the override code removed a week prior. The group speculates that Theo, one of the High Evolutionaries' advisors, may have taken it. He was a bald dude who they took out in a very bad way, a nasty way.
That's what I was about to say.
Oh, you talking about the fat Asian nigga?
Yeah,
that guy.
Bro,
he deserved it, but damn, Disney.
Damn, yeah, that was brutal for Disney. That's what I'm putting
for
it.
Disney. Yeah.
Well, real quick, y'all know that Disney didn't interfere with the movie, right? James.
Oh, so that was all James Gunn
coming back after they've.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes sense then.
No one he dropped the F-bomb in this movie.
Yeah, that's another thing I called too.
So you remember when he got canceled for a little bit and Disney fired him?
Yeah.
Well, when they brought him back, part of his clause to come back for the last movie was he didn't want them interfering at all.
Smart.
And that's so he's over all of this.
Mm-hmm. Well, they seemed like he let him interfere at the end. I'm just gonna say that for the end. I'm just gonna say it for the end. Seemed like every other Marvel movie to me. All right.
No matter of fact. All right, my bad. But Baku, think about every James Gunn shit. Like, think about Homelander and the Suicide Squad. They did that exact same shit at the end.
Yes.
Oh my God. The James Gunn formula.
I'm just going to get this off right now. I'm sorry I'm interviewing the flow. I'm just get this off. Why does Disney have to devolve to a CGI monster bash fight at the end of every movie? Why do we have to do that? Why do we have to
don't pay the CGI niggas type shit? Because if the CGI niggas go on strike, how the writers are going on strike right now, Disney fucked.
Why do we need that? It was such a good flow with the High Evolutionary and his advisors and stuff. We didn't need and his experiments. I forgot what they was called.
Talking about the Hellraisers.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. It almost ended like fucking Shazam. A little bit.
But it came back around at the very end of the movie though, because they wrapped everything up good. How they did all the arcs and stuff. How Star-Lord talked about he was going back home. It wrapped up good. But the first part, the middle part of Act 3, with the big CGI fight stuff, I just don't understand why we need that in every Disney movie. It just turned it. it turned to Shazam, right? The three the squid monsters, whatever, was the unicorns. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I hate when they do that. I don't like it. I don't like it.
And you got characters that are not like CGI, except for Groot and maybe Nebula. They're really not needed or dependent on CGI to use them. So you don't need that much. Like you already you need to do regular shit with them. Do regular fight scenes. Like let them I didn't need
CGI monsters attacking nowhere just so we could get the other characters involved, Cosmo and all of them. I didn't need just so we get them involved. I didn't need that to happen.
I will say when that nigga started whistling though, I was like, no, and that nigga saw Grogu. You remember when he saw Grogu and then the nigga walked past and then he did it? I was like, Yondu, my bad. I'm thinking I've been watching The Mandalorian, my bad, y'all.
Understandable.
See,
that moment had me right there.
They attacked nowhere just to get him along in that arc so he could be able to do that. They just did it for that.
I didn't but that's for that, Disney. Though. I mean, now that it's weird because you say James Gunn, it's like, nah, James Gunn do that shit too. All right, no, that one scene was
Suicide Squad.
No, that was Polka Dot Man.
Yes,
that was the Polka Dot Man moment. But I liked how they did it.
I don't need, but after that, when they was like escaping and all that stuff, and they wrapped all that stuff up, and the High Evolutionary came and they bodied them, all that stuff, they wrapped up good with that. I just didn't need the CGI stuff in between. I didn't need them that stuff. But the High Evolutionary storyline at the end and stuff, how it wrapped up, it was really good. But all right, I got that rant out the way. Let's go back to the review. Okay, where was I at? The team arrives on Counter Earth against some Gamora wishes. She got stowaway there, so she tries to contact the Ravagers, but she gets in contact with Adam Warlock's mom instead, and so they get the coordinates of Rocket. So they going after Rocket too. This is all to get Rocket back because the High Evolutionary wants Rocket, so he's sending a lot of people after Rocket because Rocket intelligent, so the High Evolutionary wants his brain. So
I do respect how they actually made that make sense though, with like Adam Warlock people and Rocket. Because they really didn't have a reason to be there except for that.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
They said James Gunn just added the Golden people in, like to fill in that story. I saw that somewhere on one of the recaps.
Really? Yeah. It makes sense. You know, they try to like use all the properties they actually do own type shit.
Yeah.
So I can see, that was they backdoor to this like, hey, we still got Adam Warlock.
Gamora stays with Rocket, but is attacked by a pig warrior sent by the High Evolutionary, who herself is killed. And when Adam arrives looking for a Rocket, Gamora
Adam did her so dirty.
Yeah.
Why Adam tries to reach before this? Okay, the High Evolutionary, once he thinks he has Rocket, and he self-destructs the planet, because the planet has gone down the same path as Earth. It has crime, all the other stuff, war and all that stuff, like a.
Seen the porcupine getting robbed.
Yeah,
bro, my nigga is dead ass playing The Sims in real life.
Yeah, so he starts self-destruction plan. Adam Warlock's mom get killed in the explosion and stuff like that.
Didn't see that one coming.
And a big ship starts to leave with the High Evolutionary on it, and Drax and Nebula get on the ship, but they don't know that Star-Lord did another one of his amazing escapes.
That was the funniest shit ever.
He jumps out with the scientist who has the code in his head, glides down, lands on top of him, and drives this dude into the ground from thousands of feet. What do y'all think about that escape, man?
Okay, that was killing. So they was killing too.
Did y'all know that was a random reference to Austin Powers? Do y'all remember The Spy Who Shagged Me when they got threw out the window? And she was like, fuck it, Austin Powers, you gonna die with me. And he like, yes the fuck I'm not. It was like, you finna be my cushion, ho. Bro, that was the funniest shit ever to me. And it was just like, in James Gunn did and made it brutal as hell, kind of. You know, he don't go just full out blood, but when niggas die, it's like one of, ooh. James Gunn got them ooh deaths type shit.
And that was definitely a ooh death.
This one, that
All right.
hurt.
All right, let me wrap up the end of this so we get our thoughts in. Okay. Mantis, Nebula, and Drax, they get stuck on the ship. Now they separate again because they think each other dead and stuff. Come across hundreds of imprisoned children on the high evolutionary ship before being captured themselves and placed in a chamber with a whole bunch of kids and stuff like that. Mantis persuades them to help them escape. They escape. The big monster things is some CGI monsters. They help them escape. They all get on the ship. You know, Star Lord. They come up with a plan to break on the ship, stuff like that. They escape with the children. It all goes down hunky dory. They take down They take down the High Evolutionary together. Okay, in the aftermath of the battle, the Guardians decide to disband, with Quill bestowing the rank of captain to Rocket before leaving for Earth. Mantis embarks on a journey of self-discovery. Gamora reunites with the Ravagers, so Gamora and Star-Lord did not end up together like a lot of people thought they might. Nebula and Drax remain on nowhere to raise the rescued children. Okay, and there's 2 credit scenes at the end. Mid-credit scenes, the new Guardian consists of Rocket, fully grown Groot, Cosmo, Kraglin, Adam, and Phyla, and Blurt, the little animal thing, are shown undergoing a new mission of Krylor. In the poster credit scenes, is Queer reconnecting with his grandfather, and it says Star Lord will return. So you know Star Lord, he getting his own thing. I can see that coming. Chris Pratt.
And it's I liked it how they actually just finished that. Like the nigga, y'all gotta like with Star Lord too. It's like my nigga literally got abducted by aliens when he was like 8 and never went back to Earth.
Yep.
So it's just funny trying to see my nigga actually try to live like a human. Because niggas gotta he don't really know.
So what would Star Lord return in? Like
he's gonna have his own movie.
Wow. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Star Lord.
Or either he just or either like
something about the Earth.
Or we get like a Guardians of the Galaxy 4 like 10 years from now.
Well, isn't there another Avengers?
No, because they would have said the Guardians would return. They said Star Lord would return.
Yeah, it didn't.
Maybe they do a TV series.
See, I'm thinking because it was like before like Agent Venom and all them, like Star-Lord had left, but then it was like it was 2 Guardians of the Galaxy squads type shit for a minute. So maybe I'm thinking he gonna build his own Guardians while Rocket and shit still in space. How they did Captain Marvel. How they always say like why she not around because she in space doing shit.
Because wasn't She-Hulk a part of Star-Lord's Guardians of the Galaxy
for a brief minute?
So maybe they might work that in. Something.
Okay, so first question we're gonna go to: what's your favorite and least favorite character? Xavier.
Favorite character? Quill. Quill really. I like Quill. He killed it. I like his character, like how because he's the leader, but he's also like an idiot too. So he kind of he played that well out on the screen. So it was hilarious and action packed. Yeah, the High Evolutionary. I hate that guy. He could eat a dick, bro.
That was a good character, though.
But he was a good character. He's a good character. I understand that, but like,
no, he did a good job. If you hate him like that,
yeah.
All
right, Drake, give me your favorite character and least favorite character in the movie.
You know, I'm a hit a hard left on this and say like out of it all, like, cause I hate how they did Drax type shit overall, but at least they gave him like a subtle like ending for like how they did his character. You know what I'm saying? Like they made him just a big stupid like what is the brute, but it's like at the same time the nigga is like he's the nigga not stupid. He's
got heart.
And it's like how can just like with Peter Quill like trying to be on Earth after not being there for damn near 30 years. Drax never really he didn't bitch I kill stuff type shit. Like I don't have to do all this like I don't care. I don't have to just know how people understand shit. So then it was like with him connecting with the kids and all that, like and they made him basically the father to all the children in nowhere and shit. Cause it's kind of good. I like how they did it. Cause at the same time, Drax is finna teach these kids how to be perfect assassins. If you just think about it, with a heart of gold.
What's your least favorite character?
That Chinese dude that Quill threw out the airplane with him.
All right. Tony,
he was
favorite
pissing
Easter
me
egg
off the
character.
whole movie.
Yeah, I have to say Quill's probably my favorite. I've always been partial to Star-Lord, like even in other Guardians movies. And my least favorite is also the Asian guy, because fuck that guy.
All right.
This
All
is
right.
not Asian
It's
hate.
not. But
I just
yeah,
don't know
by the
his
way,
name.
it's not like I don't like how he portrayed the character. I just didn't. I don't like him.
It's
All
the
right,
character itself.
He
Yeah.
All right, we're
made,
gonna go through
yeah,
a quick
he
overview.
made us
Each person
hate
gonna go
him
through a quick
type shit.
overview. Each person gonna go through a quick overview and give their rating 1 through 10. Xavier, quick overview and rating 1 through 10.
Oh, 7. It was a good movie. I liked it. No, yeah, 7. Like I said, I like the action in it. I don't like how dumb they be making Drax and some of the stuff they get done without, like the extra, like the extra CGI they did that kind of seemed like Shazam close to the end and stuff like that. But yeah, the movie's a solid 7. I don't know what they're gonna do with Peter Quill. I don't think he needs his own standalone movie, but
And y'all better not give this nigga a fucking Disney Plus show. I swear to God, y'all better
that's
not
what
do
I'm
that.
saying. That's the only way I'd be okay with if they do a Disney
I'm not
Plus show.
Tony,
no, I'm
Tony,
tired of
quick
Disney
overview
Plus
and
shows.
rating 1 through 10.
So I'm actually gonna give this a 9.
Oh.
I really enjoyed this movie. I feel like this is the first actual Marvel movie we've had in a while. It actually, to me, it actually felt like a Marvel movie. And I cared about everything that was happening. I felt the stakes of everything that was happening. And it pulled the heartstrings in all the right places. And I really enjoyed watching it.
Dre, quick overview, rating 1 through 10.
I'm gonna give this one an 8 off the soul fat. Like to me, honestly, since Endgame, this is the best Marvel movie since Endgame. To me, I will say that. Like, if you just look at Disney Plus, Marvel movies and all that shit.
Wakanda Forever was better to me, but all right, that's it. I think I'm taking Spider-Man No Way Home too. Them the two movies is better than me.
So wait, are you talking? No, the only shit. Yeah, No Way Home, Guardians of the Galaxy, and then shit. Damn, you just said it.
Multiverse of Madness.
Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever. Yeah, Wakanda Forever is like number 3 to me because I just feel like I love Black Panther, but I feel like they black peopled it too much for me. Type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Get what I'm saying? It's like I know that's what y'all was trying to do, but it's like, bro, y'all already know how I feel. If I see what y'all trying to do, type shit, it's like it kind of throw me off. But with Guardians, it was just like y'all kind of made like out of most like franchises on Marvel, Disney, they had the most together trilogy out of every like so far in this
Satisfying
phase.
Conclusion.
Right.
All right. To me, Guardians of the Galaxy, it wrapped it up in a nice bow for me. I'm content with the way it ended. I
can't be mad at it.
Storylines ended. If this is the end of it,
Yep.
It wrapped up in a nice way. The storylines made sense they was coherent. I wish they didn't throw characters in there, just throw them in there. I feel like Adam Warlock was wasted in this movie. I feel like they just throw them in there just so they can have the name for future movies. I didn't like that. I wish Disney would evolve past the nameless, faceless CGI monster battle at the end. That's one of my only problems I have with the third act. But overall, I think this is a solid movie. Nice, well done, well wrapped up, nice, coherent storyline. The actors did a great job. The humor and the banter was really good. The music choices was amazing. I was singing in the whole movie theater.
No Sleep Till Brooklyn. That hallway fight. Loved it.
I was thinking more the end. The dark days are over.
Yeah, that was a nice one too. That was a good one too. It was like the no sleep, the hallway fight. That was the one like this is the Guardians, my nigga. Like this is.
I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna watch it again as soon as it come out on Disney Plus.
You ain't
really entertaining. 7.5. It's to me this is like twice as good as Ant-Man was. I don't know what the Ant-Man movie was. I wish they should just put Kang in this movie. I don't know what
this
should just replace the High Evolutionary with Kang. That would have been.
This is 7.5 or 8 for me. 7.5 or 8 for me. I gotta say it again before I give it the perfect rating, bro. Really solid movie. We'll go see it again, man. But
yeah, this is definitely a go see again type shit.
Yeah,
I like the scrapbooking
Agree.
at the credits too.
Bro, that shit, bro, and it went through all of them, bro. That's the Disney that we all know and love. Like bro, y'all gotta think, y'all started in 2008. Just know, stop. Like when it comes to superhero shits, I know y'all main focus is children, but when it comes to this type of like source material, this is us, my nigga. Like, I understand y'all want to make it for kids, but bro, we've dead ass read all of this shit. Like, don't try to like switch up shit, but it's like the way they did it, it's like they kind of knew like niggas was gonna come at them for shit. So it's like we gotta make this as like clutch as possible. And the fact y'all bought up Fela.
That was a Trap Nerds review of Guardians of the Galaxy.